What is good, my Zesty Lemons? It is Lee, and thank you so much for stopping by Zesty Tarot. Today we're going to do a reading on the popular Filipino group SB19. This is also dedicated to my friend Mariel. She is a creator as well, and I'm going to drop her link down in the description below. She's hilarious. I was watching her reaction to I Want You, and the way that they had her sliding down the wall, it was so funny. She's hilarious. So if you're interested in checking out her channel, definitely do so. She's such a delight and a very sweet person. We have Pablo, Sten, Ken, Justin, and Josh. I'm learning who they all are. Because she introduced me to them a while back, and I've been off my game. But they just, look, I don't know. Okay, so I was watching the video, like I said, she was reacting to it. And the one with the blonde kind of spiky hair, that one, he was serving some looks, even with their live performance. Like, don't even get me started on that. We just gonna see how they are, because she had me cracking up laughing, because right when the music started, what was it? Not even 20 seconds in, she oh, Mariel, I love you so much. Oh, you're so funny. Okay. So, yeah, if she keeps this up, she might make a fan out of me too, because, yeah. I did like a song of Josh. I cannot remember it. I just remember the video. I can't remember the name of the song. Forgive me. But I just remember the video. He was talking about his partner, or in the video, you know, they were kind of going through the motions, but she found out that she had cancer. And oh my gosh, that got me. That left an imprint on my heart. That's one thing that I love about international music, because westernized music anymore, it's the same bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We need to revamp the whole industry here, because it's just a hot mess. And I love how they sing with purpose. Even if it's just a silly song, the lyrics have purpose. You know, there's intention behind it. So enough about that. But yes, I would like to know what's going on with this group. What should we expect from SB19? And if the universe has a message for them. And I know what you're thinking. Some of y'all like, you over here acting like they gonna see the video. You never know. You never know. But you know what? I did it because, or I'm doing this because I want to. And if my gift can touch those all the way where they are, regardless of financial status or not, then it is what it is, okay? Go ahead and shuffle this really well. Or shuffle this well. I didn't need to add I'm trying to teach myself to simplify my words. Oops. Right. Leave that alone.
I'm just sitting down.
Okay. Sorry, had to get on my child. Thought she was going to grab her scooter, and her scooter is I don't know what's wrong with it. It's backwards. I hope I didn't put it together backwards, but I don't want her to hurt herself, and I thought she was gonna try to grab it and ride on it. So forgive my parental outburst. Okay, 2 more times, please. All right, feels good right there. Go ahead and cut the deck. For those that don't know who is, first let me stop acting like I don't have a lick of intelligence, because I do. My name is Alethea, also known as Lee, and I am an intuitive reader. That's why you're here. I'm sure you're not here because of me. You're here to hear, you're here to hear what energy I can provide about your favorite group. And if you don't know this group, then you're going to love to know about them. I also have other videos as well. You're more than welcome to check out. But yes, I am an intuitive reader. Yeah, that's all you really need to know. That kind of sounds, yeah, that's it. I love helping people. This is what I do. And what I'm learning to continue to do. Nothing fancy, just good old wisdom. That's strong right there. Yes, definitely right here. So the first card is to be true to yourself. So when I see this card, I feel as though, and I don't know if this is true, and Mariel, she'll be able to vouch for me, because to be honest with you, the only thing I know about them are a few songs that I saw on YouTube. There was one where they were dressed in different, I didn't say costumes, but you know, different styles. That song, and then I Want You, and then the song about with Josh, and I think I don't know. Anyways, long story short, I don't know much about them, okay? But anyways, when I see be true to yourself, this makes me wonder if the band is having a hard time getting the word out about who they are. We already know that BTS definitely conquers the Korean pop. Even though they are on break, there are a lot of individuals that feel that it's hard to follow in their, footsteps. Not really in their footsteps, but, like once they walk off the stage, how do you feel, what I'm trying to say? Like, how do you, what am I trying to say? How do you carry on, basically? So, I don't know if SB19 is having a hard time trying to find their style, or if the label is trying to make them be something that they're not wanting to be. And so they're like, you know what, we're just going to do our thing. Now, I will be honest and say, because I asked Mariel if I could do a reading, and I just remembered this because I totally forgot. I'm sorry for that gross sound, because I have sinusitis and I sniffle a lot, so I'm sorry. I forgot that she told me that they are working on their own label. So I just want to put that out there. So to be true to themselves definitely has a lot to do with the fact that they want to do things their way, and to not have anybody try to dictate how they should sound, how they should be treated, and especially when it comes to the money. I feel like they want to be in charge of how things are. Basically, they want to be their own personal accountants. They want to make sure that no one is trying to rip them off. And I don't know if this is what was going on previously. If they were dealing with someone or their company that was basically being shady towards them, or just preventing them from being their authentic selves. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. Okay, so we have express your joy. And so with express your joy, I feel like this is saying regardless of what's going on, again, be true to yourself, express it. So this lets me know that there was a battle of creativity. This was definitely a battle of creativity that they were dealing with. And then engage higher reason. And so, I think that their label was instilling fear rather than wisdom and love. I don't think that their label really appreciated them for who they are. I think they just looked at them as dollar signs, and that was it. Face your adversaries. So we have, so with face your adversaries, this could be fear itself. This could be going against those naysayers that are trying to take you down, bring them down, per se. So with engage in higher reason, I believe that what this is saying is to be within the industry, but not a part of the toxicity of it all. And I think that's the whole point of why they want to branch off and do their own thing. Let me look, because I always forget what this one means. So hold on. Okay, engage and higher reasonings. Bear with me. Okay, number 47. Okay, are you sure? Are you unsure of what is actually true? And what is your fear or illusion talking? Are you feeling insecure or threatened? Not to worry, you are safe. Okay, so let's see here. What else? Okay. So right here, because it says your divine energy is calling for you to be detached and observe the situation objectively for the moment. Take nothing personally. Remain calm and available to all points without feeling defensive. So definitely, this is definitely the record label that this is talking about. And good for you for doing what you're supposed to do and standing up for yourselves. Pablo, Stan, Ken, Justin, and Josh. Now, we ain't got time for nobody trying to make a fool out of us. And I know that's right. So that's definitely what this is talking about. So maybe there is a One second. Sorry about that. One of my children had the volume up on blast. So this is an underlying fear with this, you know, engage in higher reasoning. And for whatever reason, I just feel like they're soon to be X label is mocking them. You guys think that you could do better than us? You're not going to be nothing, blah, 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 blah. Is it going to be easy? No. But when you are true to yourself and you do things the correct way, you take the high ground, the universe has the ability to fall in your favor. So they do not have to worry. And like it said, you know, on a professional level, listen to what they're saying. They, as in the record label, or even naysayers, listen to what they're saying. But listen to exactly what they're saying. For anybody to try to make you feel like you're not good enough, there's always somebody that is going to try to throw something to, you know, in the mix to ruin the mood. Imagine someone, you're wearing this pristine white shirt, and your hater comes up and throws champagne, wine on you. One second. My apologies. I thought someone was going to be knocking on my door, but they just kind of brushed my door, so I didn't know what was going on. So, like I was saying, they should just, on a professional level, hear what is being said, but really hear what's being said. And I believe that while they might feel threatened, I think this is projected energy. I feel that this label are the ones that are threatened because they know that SB19 moving independently, for one, they're not going to get all that money that they were trying to, you know, take from them. They can't control them the way that they wanted to. And most importantly, it's that reputation. Because if this label has a nasty reputation for treating their artists like dirt, and then you have someone as big as SB19 telling you they don't want to deal with your ass, that's definitely a deal breaker, and no one's going to want to deal with them like that, right? That's what I'm seeing. But you know. What do I know? I'm just kidding. All right. All right, so, sweet universe, can you please tell me some more information about this? So far, I'm very proud of them. They're happy to get away from them, from the express your joy. And like I said, not just being happy to get away from them, but being able to have that creative freedom. And they can express it any way that they wish. And regardless of what is being said, to try to make them look bad or to keep people from wanting to listen to their music, like I said, just listen to what's really being said. Don't take those words literal. Listen to the intention behind it. And with the face at your adversaries, this is the overall energy right here. So I don't know if they are, one second again. Sorry. Okay. Yes, as I was saying, this is them facing their adversaries head on. So it's that fear of the unknown and maybe the fear of retaliation of some sort. But I feel like if it's a retaliation that they're fearing, I feel like anything is going to be like slander or some sort. But we're going to get into it to see exactly what this is talking about, or what other messages the universe wants to put out there. Okay. 2 more times, please. He's right there. Oh, I can't tell. 1 second. For those that don't know what I'm doing, I'm trying to see if I could feel which pile has the strongest energy. That's how I choose. Okay. So under, I keep wanting to say too true to be yourself. Anyways, be true to yourself. We have the world, okay? As long as they understand that authenticity is the root of success, they should not worry about perfection. Because, for one, the word perfection, those that deem it as physical appearances will always say, well, there's nothing is perfect. We all can't be perfect because, you know, we're all flawed individuals and, you know, everybody's going to have something wrong with them. But the word perfect to me means completion. So there's no doubt, and I don't know if they had trouble figuring out who was going to stay, because I kind of feel like the band almost split. And I don't know if it was because of indifferences of personality, but I think that they realized that this was part of the journey. And then if they can just get through those indifferences, they can make a powerful team. And they will become successful. I also see that with the world, this does represent a tour. They're going to be globally known. As long as they remain true to themselves. I also feel like they are divinely protected. I don't know if I said that or not. I might have said it mentally, but they are divinely protected. They are going to be okay. Make sure I don't pull more than one. Okay. We have the Empress card here for express your joy. And that is the, okay, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, but that Empress When I tell you they got that zest, they got that zest. The Empress waits for no one, okay? She had to go through hell to get to where she is today. She knows when someone's trying to pull wool over her eyes. That's why it takes a special somebody to be by her side, which is the Emperor. Now, mind you, the Emperor had to prove himself as well. But there are a lot of individuals that wanted to claim that Emperor status. Somebody wanted to try to dictate, but there's a certain way that you have to handle the Empress. You ain't gonna force her to do anything that she don't want to do. And she has a delicate womb. This is metaphorical for them. They are filled with so much creativity. They are pregnant with purpose. Unlimited creativity. And they're going to express that whether people like it or not. We love to see it. I'm about to snap. We love to see it. She waits for nobody. The time is now. We're going to let ourselves be known. I'm tired of this label making us wait. I feel like they were intentionally trying to hold them back. Because which is counterproductive. Because if you know that you're sitting on a gold mine, per se, wouldn't you want to put that out there? But I kind of think that they were just, you know, they wanted to, I don't know, like they just wanted them to, I don't know how I'm trying to describe it, but I don't know. I think they were trying to make a mockery of them of some sort, like only entertain them and what they wanted them to do, but it wasn't what they wanted to do. It was like you have this amazing band that are entertaining toddlers at a birthday party. Like these, I mean, which is cute, but these babies aren't gonna understand what the hell is going on. And this is not what they signed up for. They did not work hard to be a performer for toddlers. You see, it's that type of energy. But anyways, we have the Six of Cups here. And I feel that they have an understanding that emotionally they weren't on the same page with this label. And that together they could move on to something better. I don't know if they're childhood friends or not, but the Six of Cups can represent nostalgia. So maybe before they got signed, maybe they were friends and they, you know, hung out together and they performed in their garage, or you know what I'm saying, or whatnot. They created memories, and that's what they're doing this for. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. Made. I could be off, I'm not for certain. And then at the bottom of the deck we have the Wheel of Fortune. We got two, I didn't mean to pull that out. So we have, well, I've seen this. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is definitely telling me that, what does it say? On time. Is that how it's saying? Is that what it's saying? I don't know. I see on time. I don't know. But I feel like maybe they were with the engage in higher reason. They were just biding their time. And the universe gave the green light. And they was like, look, we've had enough. We're out. Peace. And then we have the King of Cups. And this is pursuing those dreams. They are pursuing their passions with purpose, because I feel charitable energy from them. So maybe they want to give back to their home. Maybe they're wanting to invest in things that their location is lacking. They want to make their homeland proud. So they're definitely coming from a beautiful place. All right, let's see what else we can get. Sweet universe, thank you for this message. Can you share some more? So I'm kind of thinking that this is more or less like encouragement for them to continue to push forward, and that they are on the right path, because everything looks favorable. So I think it's just, the matter of overcoming that fear of the unknown, because they're definitely going to be successful. So what does this have to do with you? Well, I would continue to support them and tell them they're going to be all right. They're going to be okay. If you believe in them, if you believe in this message, tell them. You don't have to tell them, oh, well, Zesty Tarot. I mean, you can if you want, but just tell them, the universe says you're going to be okay. Okay, 2 more times, please. All right. Vegas right here.
Mommy. The cans out.
Leave that scooter alone. Guys, I'm doing a reading. Please go to your room.
I know how to fix it.
Go, please, and thank you. You guys know better. Sorry. Okay, so anyways, we have the 6 of Swords with movement, and basically what this is saying is they continue to be true to themselves. They're going to move from they have moved from the storm. The storm has passed, and now it's clearing. The sun is shining again, and they will be able to plant more seeds of creativity. They've escaped. I also see this as a transition, a smooth transition. It may not have, I'm gonna say it was rocky at first because of the turbulent waves, but they did it. They you know, they moved. They're good. We have the Hermit card in reverse with solitude. So express your joy. Like I said, the Empress waits for nobody, and the fact that this was in reverse is letting me know that they are tired of being tucked away. So I kind of feel, like I said, I kind of think that the label at one point was trying to hide them and have them do things for them. Like they wanted to be what do you call that? Basically, it was for that label and that label only. Like they weren't allowed to collab with anybody. They weren't, like I said, they were under some strict guidelines that were, I mean, if we're being honest, ridiculous, unfair, overwhelming. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups again on top of the Six of Cups. So this is talking about the past. Okay. So moving forward, in the back of their mind, I see what this is saying. So engage with higher reasoning. What was said to them is now in the past. So they don't have to worry about that anymore. It's time to move on and enjoy what is going to be presented to them. Because they deserve it. They definitely deserve it. Bottom of the deck, look at that. We have the Eight of Swords, which was in reverse, and anxiety. So they're no longer trapped, because the Eight of Swords can talk about overthinking to the point to where you are mentally captive, and they're free. They're free from that. They're free to do whatever they wish. They face the adversaries, which could have been fear, or it could have been the record label itself. I'm so proud of them. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful news. And to y'all that already know what's going on, this may not be news to you, but this is what I'm seeing. But this could still be underlying, because I feel like even though some of this stuff happened in the past, it can still trickle into the future on how they progress. So I think that knowing that they're going to be in a safe place because of the fact that they're starting their own label, like I said, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be uncomfortable at times. They're going to be scared, but the universe has their back. That's what I'm seeing from this overall. Yep. And I'm going to keep it right here because I don't think there's anything else that I need to say at this point. Oh no, you know, I'll go ahead and I'll do I'll give them some oracle cards to close this out. Because it all looks good to me. I'm proud of them. And they could talk about that too if they haven't already. Sweet universe, thank you so much for this reading. I'm very proud of them and very excited to hear more about what's to come for them, because they've been through some things and it's smooth sailing here on out. You should be very proud of them. I know you are. And forgive my parental outbursts. My kids know better when it comes to, when they see that I'm doing a reading, I don't like to be disturbed. I know I mean, kids are like that. Even when you're on the telephone, they always got to be right there. Believe it or not, that was one of the main reasons also why I didn't want to do readings, because I didn't feel like I had the opportunity to do it because kids are everywhere. But I got to push through it. And eventually I'll get to the point to where I can overlook it. So I apologize for that. Okay, so for be true to yourself, okay? The card comes out as take baby steps. Okay. So it says, go slowly like the patient turtle. Do not try to rush or force anything. Baby steps are golden. They will lead you to your fondest goals. So that is self-explanatory. Going into the business is very intimidating and it requires a lot of patience. And as long as they stay true to themselves and be open to listening, don't allow the record label from the past to, you know, cause you to develop a sense of rebellion because you don't want anyone to try to tell you what to do. Be mindful and allow those that you look up to assist you with making said decisions. Right? And express your joy. We have, okay, so we have the Hermit card with the Solitude and the Empress card. It says you have the power to comfort yourself when you are upset. Place your hand gently on your heart and send yourself unconditional love to ease the tension and frustration. Yeah, I think that for a while, they were pent up. You know, they were forced to believe that they weren't good enough. And it was, I can imagine the frustration that they were going through. As a group, that has to be, it breaks my heart that anymore, it's not about the music. It's about the money and how much can be made. And there are individuals that are starving, has not got any sleep, all for that dollar sign. And the thing is, a lot of the times they don't even see half of that money. It's the darn record label sees most of that. So good on them for putting a stop to that. Meditate on the spaciousness of air, and it says when you are stuck, picture yourself in an open, airy space with room to move and breathe. Let yourself feel free and empowered again. And also relieve, let the past go. So again, it's okay to be afraid. But don't be bound by the threats because they're just projecting their energy onto you. And I'm saying and this could also apply to you in your life too. But I'm talking as though I'm doing an actual reading for SB19. That's how I do the readings. It makes it easier for me. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have stop trying to fix people. Okay, so it says, it is not your job to fix anyone. Allow people the dignity of their own paths. And that's interesting that this came out. because let me see. I will say that there will be boundaries that need to be presented while they are giving back to their culture. Don't overburden yourself. Also, that's one of the things that you're going to have to learn as a business owner, is the ability to say no. Because you have hearts of gold and you want to help everybody. Like I said, you cannot fix everybody. They have to have the ability to learn their lessons and to grow the way that they're intended to. Because then if you do it for them, then it's not really them that's growing. You see what I'm saying? You're preventing them from fully appreciating the lesson that was presented to them in the first place. If this is pertaining to one of the members, I don't think it would be. But if they're still struggling with personality clashes, someone in the group needs to understand that they have to learn and grow on their own time. And trying to get them to see your perspective is not going to do anything but make them rebel more. But if this is pertaining to the label, I can understand why you would leave. It's time to stop trying to fix their problems, because they need to go down their own path. They need to learn the lessons that needs to be learned through other lessons, not through you. It's not your responsibility. Okay? You have a talent that you have to nurture and grow. So that's all that I see. If you believe that this reading resonates, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you want to drop a comment, I would love that. If you want to subscribe, I would love that. Tell your friends about me. But most importantly, remember this: when life gives you lemons, always keep it zesty. Take care, everyone. Bye.